You guys, driving a boosted car like this is just a fucking, you always get some problems, man. Driving down the highway, all my power steering fluid. Driving down the highway and just blowing fucking smoke. Didn't realize what it was until I pulled off and turned into here. I realized I have no more power steering fluid. So that just scrapped my plans for driving this thing for today. I need two hands to turn it now, so I gotta stop recording. But it's like misfiring really, really hard right now. No problem, but hear it backfiring? What the fuck? Alright, so long story short, I blew my power steering. I don't know what line it was or where it was, but I saw smoke coming from the back driving down the highway. Pulled over, pulled into a lot, and at that point I realized that there was no more power steering in my wheel, so thought that was the case. Continued to drive it, was gonna drive back home, which is about 3 or 4 miles that way, and got all the way here, about 1 mile from my house. Got to this road and it's just pop, 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 just popping and shit, and now it won't turn back on right here. I hooked up my jump box and everything, and it won't turn back on, so we're gonna get it in the garage and put a 19 mil on that crank pulley and make sure that engine still spins. But I don't know what the hell's going on with this car, so I'm still not sure exactly what happened. But I'll put a clip of, it was like driving and misfiring really, really bad just down the road, but last night was driving completely fine. Decided to drive it in the daytime and I did not like it. And power steering blew, so I'll plug that clip of all the stuff. I saw some. So I know I don't really know why I didn't proceed with the part out, but I know boost season's coming up and I don't know if I would be able to get a car that I'd be happy with, and I was pretty sold on getting a bike, but I don't know if I'll be content with not having a fun car to get around in and have fun with, but we'll see how this top mount life is. Q's got a full tune on it now, test pipes, tune, intakes, catback. We're gonna see what kind of MPG we can get out of this thing on cruise control going 80 miles an hour the whole way, 300 miles. So it's gonna take me about 5 hours to get there, and then 5 hours right back. So stay tuned, and we'll tap in when we're getting closer, and we'll throw in some clips of what the drive looks like. Looks like something burning over there, whatever that is. But it says the key is getting better gas mileage. My gas mileage keeps going up, but the first part of Arizona on the way out, directly straight shot down the I-10 from my house to Roberts. More update, still fucking flat, but we are entering California. Welcome to California. But speed limit's gonna be going down, unfortunately, and looks like there's gonna be a little bit of traffic, and I'm about to have to pull over. Alright, now we're like 3 hours in. We are a little bit through Coachella. I don't know, I think this area might be called Yucca Valley. But a bunch of solar panels and wind turbines. We're making some decent time. Haven't had to really stop yet, but that's crazy. You can see how big those blades are when they're actually sitting on the ground like that. Wow. Alright, well, we're a little over halfway there. I'll tap in when we're in the final home stretch. Alright, so I'm like an hour out from the homie's house, and it's It's always overcasty kind of in Cali. This area is like all rolling hills and I don't even know where we're at, but it looks pretty. Holy shit, I don't know if I got that on video, but I almost just fucking clipped that sign. I'm about 10 minutes away from his house. It's beautiful weather here in California, 71 degrees. Bruce weather for days. Traffic's got me a little fucked up, but I can make do now that we got some open highway and I can go over. I was going 20 miles an hour there for a little bit, so. Last little final stretch. I have incredible MPG. I'm not even down to the last quarter of the tank you'll see there. And I've already gone 311 miles. So I'm confident if I wasn't in this Cali bullshit, I'd be able to get 400 miles out of a full tank. So I'm gonna stop recording because I'm swerving like a motherfucker. Most people are probably like, what the hell's this guy on? Well, there she is.
Take care of my shit. Take care of my shit, motherfucker.
I appreciate you, my man.
I'm so mad at you.
We're gonna come back out, and he's got his bumper for sale. If you guys hit him up on IG, 6MT_Sedan. But yeah, headed back to Arizona now. So, and that is that. I'm a sucker for a good deal. Thank you, Robert. 6MT Sedan. I am got the package. Q's got 80,000 miles now, and we are gonna go drive through In-N-Out, get a burger, and hit the road again. Hope to be home by 10. So.
92, please. 94, 92.
Man, it's always beautiful out here in Cali. Nardo Gray G35, G37. Q's been good. It's about 4 o'clock, I think. Coming up on right on 4, a little after 4. Gonna be hopping back in this. Should have enough gas to get. It's about to be an experience. 631. I guess that's not that much worse than what we paid in Arizona. 91 bucks, 14 gallons. It's pretty crazy. But we're good to probably get right back on the road right now. I know I had 310 miles driven. Still 5 gallons left in the tank. That's pretty good, so. Well, I don't know where exactly we are at right now, but Q's doing phenomenal, and I got like 4 hours ahead of me still, so we'll see. I had to make a quick piss break. All right, well, it's 7:30 the next day. I got home a little bit before 10, like 9:45. The Q ended up getting phenomenal gas mileage. I'm on my way to work. It's like another 20 miles, but gas light just came on. And you see we have 390 miles driven on this one tank. And usually when this gas light comes on, you can take that every bit of 40 or 50 miles. So this would have been an easy 450 miles out of one tank. So it got incredible gas mileage. I know those usually aren't directly correct, so you got to do a calculation between how many gallons of gas you put in the car and divided by how many miles we actually drove. So the kit's at the house. I'm not in any rush to get it put on, but we are going to throw that on for a little bit of boost season. So appreciate everyone tapped in and watched my whole ordeal yesterday. That video is going to be a lot shorter for you than it was for me. It was like 10 or 12 hours of driving, but I'm a sucker for a good deal, so